every year, Rainbow Trout Music Festival, we have an open mic. I just got Ross. Amazing. Kills it every single time. It's a beautiful thing. I've actually been moved to tears. I laughed, I cried, fell asleep at one point, and it was amazing.
I am going to perform. And I have a song that actually is gonna tell people something about something that's important, to reveal a very important truth about the nature of relationships.
If you're around Ross, it's like you're covered in a shawl. He's like wool. He's like yarn. He's like everything.
If you're here to achieve enlightenment, you can get really lost out there in life. Rainbow Trout's a time to find out who you really are.
So then there's Alex, and Alex, as far as I've known her forever, has always been a loner. You know, she's got very insecure. Her confidence level is very low. But then all of a sudden, she goes to LA, and all of a sudden, it's like, I'm better than Ross, which we know she isn't, for sure.
Hi, I'm Alex Satia. I'm one of the featured performers here at Rainbow Trout. This obviously wasn't my top choice. I was just living in LA, California, for 4 months, and I was there, and I was living there.
And she won't stop talking about it. It's like LA this, LA that. I say she's a bit of a diva now.
Right before I left there, I was signed with an agency, LAA Actors. They used to represent John Cryer. Don't know if you're familiar with him, but he was the other guy on 2.5 Men. They don't represent him anymore, but they did. And now they represent me.
And now she won't shut up about that either. So that's all I hear about, John Cryer this, John Cryer that.
It is hard for me to be here now. I don't know, I'm just kind of like a tier above, and I don't want to be here. My agent, Jacob Malcolmson, he said that John Cryer didn't get where he is today without doing a couple of shitty gigs like this, so that's why I'm here. I am putting in the work to get where I want to be. Even though I'm already up here, I want to be up there. I heard this guy, Russ, who's kind of like, I don't know, some say that we're kind of going head to head in this open mic. Like, he doesn't hold a candle to who I am and what I'm going to do. It's a combination of comedy, dancing, singing. That is all influenced from my time that I spent abroad.
It's not a competition. I'm sure that's how Alex sees it, as a competition. But it's not a competition. It's not about ego. It's not about who's the best. I mean, I'm the best.
So you probably know this, but I've been living in LA for 4 months, just kind of doing my thing, actor, comedian, musician. LA is a really international city, kind of a melting pot of different cultures. I'm just here with my producer. I flew her in for the weekend. She's from Japan. She is a really big producer there, kind of an icon in Japan. She's a J-pop specialist, and that's apparently the big new craze, so I'm going to get into it. I've learned the complete Japanese language.
一生懸命頑張りますということです。
Although I did pick up a lot of Japanese, I don't understand anything she's saying. Maybe her accent, I don't know.
日本から来ました。カナダに来ました。
I agree as well.
But I understand, you could be in that weakened place where you just think, I need to be better than Ross. I mean, I've been there. I have also thought, I need to be better than Ross. I already am Ross.
So yeah, when it comes to Alex, the word that comes to mind when I think about her in open mic is schadenfreude. It's a Swiss word for failure, and I am just praying that this is what happened with Alex today, because don't shut up about LA.
Skies will show the purple city glow.
So I'm just standing outside of my trailer before the big gig, just kind of trying to center myself, think about what's about to happen. I know this trailer looks kind of inexpensive, but it is actually... Oh, getting a phone call. Reception's kind of bad. I'm actually waiting. I might have this big part. Sorry. going out. I heard Big Bang Theory. Two broke girls? Okay. It's going in and out. I know the open mic is soon, but I think I might be, I don't know, I might have a part in LA, California. Hello? The camera's off. I'm not being, it's LA. I'm not having a part. Oh, dumb shit. I gotta go.
Please welcome to the stage.
Hi, everybody. My name's Ross. I've got a song I wrote for you. How many of you, just by a show of hands, how many of you are in a relationship? Sure. Or have ever been in a relationship? Or would ever maybe in the future think about being in a relationship? Okay, well this song is for you, everybody. This song is about relationships. This song is about how relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. And it's called Relationships Are a Competition to See Who Can Outgrow the Other Person First. Relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Ooh, now baby, I just love you for who you are. You just relax and be yourself, and I'll appreciate every flaw of yours. I'll be working religiously to eliminate every single one of mine, because relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Should you go back and get your master's? Why would you want to do that? You love your serving job, and you're so good at it. Don't say another word unless it's in Spanish, and it's one I haven't heard. Now, sit down, get yourself on the sofa. Let me turn the TV on. Nothing too strenuous. How about to say yes to the dress marathon? I'm just gonna go out and go to my yoga class and my cooking class and my languages class. But I'll be right back after that, baby. Because relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Everybody, relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Now just all the people who identify as ladies. Relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Now all the people who identify as fellas. Relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Now, all the people who are offended that I gendered the whole sing-along portion of the song. Relationships are a competition. He doesn't even want to be educated. This is not a funny song. This is terrible. Yeah, relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. She comes home and she says, Ross, I have something to tell you. Why don't you sit down right here? I have something to tell you, and it might be difficult to hear. I've so enjoyed our time together, and I've really learned so much. Like how to write a stupid pop song and use masturbation as a crush. But now it's time for me to move on and seek out something new. And I've met this guy, Santiago, in my internship at the zoo. What internship at the zoo? I think he can help me grow in new and exciting ways, like how to build a cabin with my own bare hands and interpret Ibsen plays. What the fuck are you talking about? Well, to put it in language you're likely to understand, relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. Relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first. I've never felt so defeated. I've never felt so alone. Heartbreak is so much breakier when you know your heart has been outgrown. But I'm gonna pick myself up. I'm gonna let Sean do the only thing I know is true. I'm gonna get myself on Tinder, and then I'll tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna outgrow you. I'm gonna outgrow you. I'm gonna outgrow you, and you, and you, and you, and you, and you. I'm a little bit intimidated by. I'm thinking maybe in a couple years. But the rest of you, I'm gonna outgrow you, motherfuckers, because relationships are a competition to see who can outgrow the other person first.
Woo! Yeah! Where were you?
How was it?
Crushed it.
You always do. That was not worth it. Where's John Cryer when you need him?